the firefighter who saved him twice. It was a cold and windy night when Daniel, a young firefighter, arrived at a burning apartment building. Thick smoke covered the sky, and terrified neighbors shouted for help. Daniel rushed inside, feeling the heat growing stronger every second. The hallways were dark and full of flames. He heard a cry coming from the last apartment on the left. Daniel opened the door and stepped into a room filled with fire and dust. In the corner, he found a baby alone in a small crib, coughing softly. The air was heavy and dangerous, making it hard to breathe. Daniel wrapped the baby in his coat and held him close. He ran out as pieces of burning wood fell behind him. Outside, paramedics took the baby, but no family appeared to claim him. The police searched for hours, but no one came forward. People whispered that maybe the parents had disappeared in the fire. Daniel watched the baby sleeping in the ambulance, feeling a strange and deep connection. Something in his heart refused to walk away. Over the next days, Daniel visited the hospital every evening after work. The baby, named Leo by the nurses, smiled every time he saw him. Doctors said the baby was healthy but still had no family. Daniel began to imagine what Leo's life would be like alone. The thought made him feel heavy and restless. One night, Daniel sat awake, thinking about the fire and the little boy he had saved. He realized he could not bear the idea of Leo growing up without love or protection. The next morning, he went to the social services office with shaking hands. He asked about the adoption process, afraid they might refuse him. The room felt painfully silent as he waited. Weeks passed with interviews, home inspections, and endless questions. Daniel worked harder than ever, hoping every day for good news. He prepared a small room with soft blankets and simple toys. Sometimes he worried he was dreaming too much. But each time he saw Leo at the hospital, his hope grew stronger again. Finally, one afternoon, Daniel received a call while cleaning the fire truck. The social worker told him he had been approved for adoption. Daniel froze, unable to speak for a moment. When he finally arrived at the hospital, Leo reached out his tiny arms immediately. Daniel held him close, feeling his heart tremble with joy and fear. Life changed completely after Leo came home. Daniel learned to feed him, calm him, and stay awake during long nights. Sometimes he worried he wasn't good enough, but Leo always smiled when Daniel entered the room. Their small apartment filled with warmth and laughter. The memories of the fire slowly turned into memories of healing. Years passed, and Leo grew into a bright and curious boy. He loved asking Daniel about the fire station and the night they met. One evening, after finishing his homework, Leo sat beside him quietly. He looked at Daniel with serious eyes and held his hand tightly. Daniel felt something important was coming. With a soft and emotional voice, Leo said, "Dad, you saved me twice. first from the fire, and then from being alone. Daniel felt tears fill his eyes as he hugged his son tightly. All the years of fear, doubt, and hard work suddenly felt worth it. Leo smiled and leaned against him. Their story proved that sometimes family is found in the most unexpected moments.